Um, what is an acceptable place for a first date?
So, acceptable place. Can I
Yeah,
go and
for
get
your
it out the way real quick?
Go ahead, man.
Definitely the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know what the hell.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm Arthur J,
And I'm Tori Sedale.
and we back with another video. We want to welcome y'all to the Arthur J and Tori TV podcast. We want to thank y'all for coming in. Let's get right into it, man.
Let's go.
Man, we got a good one today, man. Y'all already see the title, man. We're going to get right into it, man. When I, just real quick, man, this is one of the hottest things that been going on the internet.
It's been trending.
Yeah,
pretty
man.
good
It's
right
like,
now.
and real quick before we get into this first point, it's just so amazing to me how it feels like to me, and I've been thinking about this, it's so much of like a gender war. Ain't that's crazy? Like it's just so much of just male and female just going back at each other instead of just togetherness. But man, let's get right into it, man. First point, I want to talk about what is an acceptable place for a first date? And I know it's no one answer to be like, this is acceptable.
Yeah.
Everything's opinionated, but in your own opinion, what is an acceptable place for a first date for that Tori would be like, man, this is acceptable to me. This is gonna be fun in a way, but it's definitely a something that we need to talk about because man, people been going crazy on the internet.
So, acceptable place. Can I
Yeah,
go and
and
get
your
it out the way real quick?
Go ahead, man.
Definitely the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know what the hell going on, but that's acceptable to me. That's definitely acceptable. But honestly, anywhere to me that is, nice and safe, where you can actually tune into one another, is a acceptable place to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the movies, not on the first date, because the first date is really about meeting and greeting,
Right.
getting to know each other. So you really don't want to go to a movie, but any nice little restaurant, it don't have to be 5-star, in my opinion. Don't have to be 5-star because I want you to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? So definitely the Cheesecake Factory. I'm gonna just tell you straight up like that.
Man, it's so I'll say astonished that you said that because I know the comments and people just gonna go crazy on that. And that's what we got the whole idea or the premise of this whole entire episode is, you had a young lady, just to give y'all a real quick what's the word I'm looking for? Just to give y'all
a rundown.
There you go on what happened or why we got this idea is it was a young lady was out with a man and they was out on a date and he brought her to Cheesecake Factory. And she had a problem with that.
She wouldn't get out the car.
She basically was like, I'm too fine for this. Like, you bring somebody who look like this to a place like this, and that's what really encouraged us to really let's talk about it. First of all, let me get into it. These one of them episodes, y'all. There's not a person on earth or a woman on earth or whoever on earth is too good to go to a place like the Cheesecake Factory. You know what I'm saying? Like that. What your body got to do with us having a good time to get to know each other? What does that mean? You look too. Would you bring somebody who look like this? Like you so stuck up on yourself. See, that's the problem. We gonna talk about it, y'all. We gonna talk about it. I don't understand. I'm gonna tie you right back in this before so we can bounce back and forth on this. But I don't understand how in this society looks become more important, but then you will turn around and say that's all that men want. Let that breathe. So on one end, you get mad when that's all that men want, and then men want to take baby steps, just like the guy in the video was like, would you you wouldn't let me come up to your apartment,
which is cool.
And he said that. He said, which is cool, it's understandable. So why would I just go all out on a first date and you're not going all out, which is I respect that. So why can't you respect the fact that, but when it come down to us men in a lot of areas, and I'm going to say it, even it don't take me being unhappy to say this. I'm very happy in my life right now, in my personal life. But I'm just going to call a spade like we always do. Just when it come down to men, it seemed like it get overlooked on how we have standards as well as y'all do. How we take steps one step at a time and not try to move too fast because y'all not used to seeing that.
Yeah.
I want to tie you right back in there, man. How you feel about just that whole example from the Cheesecake
She was
family?
trying to finesse. Let's call it what it is. She was trying to finesse him to spend a lot of money when she didn't even know the man. But at the end of the day, like he said, my job is to treat you with respect. Take you to, it ain't like I took you to no hole in the wall. I treat you with respect. I opened the door. He even came around when he got out to open her door and she wouldn't get out. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing is I don't know you. Well, I'm trying to get to know you. That will come later. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if it's a thing and I guess entitled or what a man should take you, a man well, you can eat by yourself, and that's perfectly fine if you don't. If you do want to eat by yourself, because I'm going to eat because it's going to be somebody out there, male, female, whatever it may be, that's going to be grateful and appreciative of the opportunity or the gesture or what we was trying to accomplish. But,
right.
And she wasn't even that bad, to be honest. So I'm going to just say that. Let me say that. She wasn't, I'm like, okay,
I would definitely
cool.
gonna take it there. Like, man, I ain't gonna even go there, but I'm gonna say that much as it wasn't even, first of all, you bleed just like everybody else. Yeah, I said it, and I ain't taking it back. You bleed once a month just like any other woman. So humble yourself. What Kendra Lamar said? All right. Sit down, be humble. Like, so to have the nerve with your bare face hanging out to say that, like the sun's supposed to rise and set on you and only you. The nerve of that, man, I just couldn't believe it. And I just can't believe it, man. Like I say, it's one of those things that we are in this lifetime that they say, like I said in the beginning, it feel like a gender war, and it shouldn't be. But since we here, we gonna talk about it like that. It don't make sense for nobody to feel like because of your looks you can just get anything you want, especially when I don't even know you. Just like, why would you invite me up to your apartment or in your house? Why would you? You don't know me. So why would I go all out and spend what I would spend as if you my lady and we deep in a relationship like that? That comes later, just like you told me when it come down to the other stuff come later.
Exactly.
For the two people in the back.
That's just what I was finna say. Just like this. You expect me to spend all my money, wine and dine, $500 meals or whatever experience. But if I came to you off rip and said, you gonna drop that net, you'll feel very disrespected.
Right.
So you coming up to me about money,
yeah,
off rip, first date,
be careful.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.